The expectation is going into this meeting that you're likely to have incremental additions. So OPEC putting on as a group about 350,000 more barrels of production, and then Saudi Arabia unilaterally adding back about 350,000. So bringing the total addition from this group to 700,000. Now, the question mark is, do they do a bit more? Because the Iran talks did not produce the breakthrough that some had expected. And so the question is, are we looking at a bigger add from OPEC Plus? Does Saudi basically add more additional barrels? Or do they stick to doing about 700,000 collectively? That's what's going to be decided today. The Russians are once again apparently pushing for more barrels on the market. So all eyes are going to be on what His Royal Highness Prince Abdulaziz bin Salman decides to do from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, but the Kuwaitis, I don't know if you saw this, Salim, the Kuwaiti oil minister, Mohammed Al-Faras, is on the tape a few minutes ago, kind of jumping the gun, saying, oh, the global oil markets can sustain a gradual output. The ministers don't say these kinds of things unless they want the message out there. Is the message from Iran, Kuwait, and others, they want to be able to sell more oil?
Well, I think the big debate is, I think we're going to obviously get more oil. The question just is, what's the volume? And what's so interesting now at these OPEC meetings is we get two announcements. We get the OPEC number, and then we get the Saudi number. So I think that's going to be what's interesting. Do we get an incrementally higher number from OPEC, so more than 350,000? Does Saudi stick to 350,000 themselves? Do they add more? So it's not just one decision now, it's the combination of the decisions. You have some producers wanting to be a little more cautious because they say, yes, the U.S. looks great with, gasoline demand. Europe is reopening, but we have these problems in India with COVID, the third largest oil market for demand. Japan's looking a little bit shaky now with COVID as well. So the question just is, what is the incremental add that we're going to see? And if we have the sort of steady as we go, that Brent price will likely move higher again, because it doesn't look like we're getting the immediate return of 1 million plus Iranian barrels. We think those barrels are still likely to come back sometime in the back half of the year, but they didn't get that diplomatic progress that would mean that the Iranian barrels are an imminent issue for the market.
Listen, the Iranian barrels, Salima, as you know, as others know, are on the market to much extent, whether it's secret sales, they're transferring to other ships, turning off their GPS. It's not like Iran is not selling oil around the world. We know they are. The question is how much. They want to return to, let's call it the visible or sort of semi-legal oil market under the U.S. sanctions. How much more additional barrels do you think Iran would or could put on the market? And assuming there is additional barrels, Salima, can increased demand, everybody in America has a car now, like former Manhattan residents like you driving around, can it withstand that supply increase?
Well, as you're right, the Iranians have been putting more barrels onto the market. They've been shipping them off the teapot refineries in China that are more disconnected from the international financial system. But some would say, look at all the floating storage that has been built up. Like Iran is looking to place those barrels into other key markets in Europe, in places like Japan, the rest of Asia, and get better economics for those barrels. And so I do think when sanctions are lifted, we're likely to get this sort of initial big show of force from the Iranians that they are back. You would say potentially, is there about 1 million extra barrels of exports they could bring on? I think that sounds about right. And if you look at the market right now, it should be able to absorb those barrels. So the question for OPEC is, if you're not going to be getting additional Iranian barrels right now, but probably sometime later in the year, do you need to add more yourself to the market? And the dynamics in Washington will be interesting as well. Are you getting messages from this administration where they're worried about U.S. consumers, that they want more barrels on the market to try to cool off prices?
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.